Imagine living somewhere where the street itself forgets you overnight. Not just the neighbors, but the pavement, the bricks, the address, gone from all memory, as if you were never there to begin with. This is the story of Ashcroft Lane, a quiet stretch just outside the city, where ordinary life is haunted by rules that no one can trace, but everyone feels in their bones. Residents whisper that Ashcroft Lane is different. It looks normal: row houses, lamplight, hedges, a playground at the end. But there's an unwritten code, a subtle choreography that everyone follows. Don't let your bin linger past dusk. Never look out your window after midnight. And it's vital you don't ask too many questions about the neighbors. Because on Ashcroft Lane, memory is selective, and forgetting is contagious. It all started with Mrs. Daly, who dared to challenge the routine. She complained publicly about a broken streetlight. The next morning, her house was empty, her belongings left behind, but her pictures, her mail, even her name on the mailbox erased. The neighbors saw the house but couldn't recall who lived there, only that it felt colder. The lane itself seemed to shiver. The horror isn't loud on Ashcroft Lane. It's in the hush between footsteps, the way street signs seem to blur if you linger too long. It's the sense that the pavement shifts, ever so slightly, when someone breaks a silent pact. People move in, keeping their heads down, never questioning the odd gaps in conversation or why the postman sometimes skips a door. The unwritten rules are never spoken, but instinctively learned. Children learn to stay indoors after sunset. Parents hush them if they mention the playground swings moving at night. Everyone knows not to paint their front door a color that doesn't fit. These rules feel arbitrary, but they're enforced by the street itself. Those who forget, those who rebel, wake up to find themselves unrecognized, erased from memory, even from their own reflections. There's a chilling theory among the residents: Ashcroft Lane is more than a street. It's an organism, a living archive, editing its story for harmony. It rewards conformity and punishes those who disrupt the fragile balance. Some say the street has always been this way, others believe it started with the first time someone tried to change the rules. Either way, the haunting is real. People live in fear of being forgotten. They keep journals, not for themselves, but for others, proof they existed. Sometimes, a page goes missing, or a name fades. The horror isn't gore or violence, it's the slow, creeping disappearance. You see it in the vacant eyes at the local shop, the uncomfortable silence when someone asks about a neighbor who moved out or never existed. Ashcroft Lane is a reminder: we depend on each other for memory, for meaning, for existence. When the unwritten rules are broken, it's not just social isolation, it's erasure. So next time you walk down a familiar street, pay attention to the rituals, the pauses, and the unspoken agreements. What if your home could forget you? Follow Lorelight for more stories worth knowing.